In this video, we're going to take screenwriting up a step. We've already used the scene heading, the action, the character, and the dialogue, and the parenthetical. So we're going to talk about the transition, the shot, and the text. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the narrative that you wrote, or you can write a fresh screenplay if you want, and we're going to convert your narrative to a screenplay, or you can just start with the narrative. But I want to show you a script, the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade script, and you can see all of the features on it. Let me close this or minimize it. Right here, this fade in, that is our transition, because our transitions are how the scenes change from one scene to the next. Then right here, this is our scene heading. Right here, this is probably text. The text and the action end up being the same. So if you have your text and you're just giving information, that can be text. If it is something that is actually happening, you'll want to make it action. But either way, it gives some background information. The shot, closer angle on the writers, you can see that the shot is the same as the scene heading, but we can tell the difference between a scene heading and a shot. One, because the scene heading's always going to start with exterior, interior, and then the place, and then whether it's day or night. And the shot is just going to give information to the camera operator. So let's go ahead and open a new project. And I'm just going to get you started, and I want you to do the rest. Let's take this narrative and see if we can convert it to a screenplay. And Celtics has a lot other tools that are fun to use if you decide to get into screenplay writing. Weston Gray walked silently through empty fields. So first we need our scene heading. It's obviously exterior. It's in a field. And it's day. And this is, to me, this would be text. So let's copy and let's put it as text and paste. And then we have some action. And right in here, hear distant echoes of birds chirping. This could be a shot. Let's say that they focus on, let's just do this for the purpose. I'm going to copy and paste for the purpose of having a shot. And let's look how Indiana Jones did it. Closer angles on the writer. So let's say closer angle or focus on a swarm of tiny dots in the clear blue sky starting to get closer and closer. That's our shot. Now I've got too many things open. All right. Here we have some more actions. So let's copy and paste. That already is on action. So you can go through your narrative and turn it into a screenplay pretty easily. When you get to this text parts, you want to make it as a minimum as possible because most of the time, let's look at the Indiana Jones, they give very little background. Most of the movie and the vision of the movie is the director's vision. So like right here, reveal only details of saddles, hooves, and uniforms. The riders are silhouetted against the rising sun as they ride into the ancient cliff pueblos. And here's our action. And if you'll notice here, when we have two different actions, you capitalize the actions of which person is having the action. I will go ahead and send this with the assignment so you can look through it if you want to see. Hopefully you've seen this movie, so this will be familiar to you. And then go ahead and take your narrative, convert it to a screenplay, or you can start a new screenplay. It's entirely up to you. And let's work on let's try and use every one of these at least once. And you can just put any transition in. But I want you to see where it's going to fall, and it's going to fall over here, the transitions. Use every one of them at least once, or at least twice, and go through your entire narrative. Or if you are writing your own, let's make it about 5 pages long. Your screenplay about 5 pages long. That's the end of the video.